So given how Transformers 1 is essentially the origin story of Optimus Prime in a movie, he's naturally going to get a ton of toys. I think Optimus has more toys for Transformers 1 than he got in Rise of the Beasts. And he had a lot of toys for Rise of the Beasts, but there's a lot for Transformers 1. And out of all these, there's some pretty good stuff here. I mean, we have the big electronic one. It's kind of like a classic leader class. You know, you can press the button and he talks, he has lights. Kind of nice to have that. Of course, we have Studio Series, and I think this is a very, very good figure. I just cannot stand having those little, like, turret things on his back. They are so annoying. If I don't have them in truck mode, those are in storage. The little mainline Prime Changer is actually pretty decent. It's a little annoying to get into the truck mode, but it's a really decent little figure. I definitely enjoy it, but it's not super accurate. And then, obviously, we've got tons of gimmicky stuff. You know, like, this is the robot battler or whatever it was called. But I think one has come out that might actually prove to be the best one yet, at least until that really nice Takara Tomy looking one comes out. This thing, I saw it in stores today, and I'm like, yeah, this looks great. I definitely need to get it. This might be the best Transformers 1 Optimus so far. Introducing, there we go. We need to scoop them. This is the Ultimate Energon Optimus Prime. It looks very, very nice. It actually looks a little bigger than the electronic one. It cost me $30, so $5 more than this, $10 more than this. So, yeah, it seems like a pretty decent price for, you know, how big it is. It's less than the cost of a Voyager, and it's huge. And it actually seems pretty well articulated. I mean, looking at it in the box, when I first saw this in the store, his head was tilted, so that showed me he had a really nice ball-jointed head, which to me, I think that means he's one of the only figures here with a ball joint other than, like, the Studio Series. But, I mean, that's Studio Series. I would be disappointed if he didn't. Because when this one just, like, it does have a ball joint, but it doesn't have a tilt. That was just for transformation for him to look up. Yeah, you just don't get a lot of these bigger figures with nice big ball-jointed heads like that, and I just was impressed. It looks good. He's got some clear plastic on the go, but who cares? Yeah, let's just go ahead and open him up, I guess. Let's see what he's got. Can I just snip him out from the front? I might. But yeah, I kind of was looking for this. I kind of painted it like I had never seen it. Ever, and I decided to buy it once I saw it. But no, I've kind of been looking for this, but I didn't really know how impressive it was until I really saw it in stores. Like, this thing seems legit. I saw the Bumblebee too. The Bumblebee is a lot smaller and definitely kind of seems a little simplistic, but I don't know, I might get that Bumblebee. How else is he snipped in? Okay, here at the waist. Come on, let's surgerize. Prepare for surgery. Come on. Come on, OP. Fine, I'll do it myself. Ugh. And then last but not least, little Matrix of Leadership hiding in there. I definitely love how many of these Transformers 1 toys come with a Matrix of Leadership. So, first impressions right out the box. This thing seems pretty decent. I'm definitely impressed with how it feels. It reminds me of the Cyber Commander Optimus, or like the Cyber Battalion, the big one that I praised for being a very underrated toy. It definitely has that quality to it. It is a little hollow. It's got some hollowness going on, like especially in the legs. You can see there's a lot of hollowness. But consider the fact that this is a classic leader-sized figure for less than the price of a Voyager. You know, for the size of it, yeah, this is definitely $30 of toy right here. It seems very well articulated, like, oh my gosh. So it does have that nice ball joint at the head. That seems to be moving really well. The arms have a full range of motion. You do have to watch these little tabs here. You can't, like, just totally do it straight. You have to bring it out just a little bit, and then you can do it. Yeah, the arms seem very nice. Bicep swivel, elbow bend, nothing at the wrist, but I never consider that essential. I don't think he has anything at the waist. No, he does not. But he has hips that move out all the way, which is great. He has a thigh cut. Did not expect that. And, in case you were wondering, in case you were worried, he does have knees. They did give him knees. And on top of that, he's got a really nice ankle pivot, too. Like, his articulation is really good. Like, ooh, that's coming undone. Can I go back? Sometimes things just come undone when you're doing videos. I guess that goes like that. There you go. There you go. Now it's in. Now it's in nice and solid. Oh, I guess while we have the chest open, go ahead and open that. Where'd the matrix go? That's a nice looking matrix, to be honest. It's a really nice matrix. So it just plugs in right in there if I don't drop it and it goes on the floor. Found it. All right. Matrix goes in here. Close that up. Close up his chest again. Make sure the arms... Because it seems like the chest kind of keeps the arms in place as well, which I definitely appreciate. Yeah, it seems very nice. He does have his Energon axe, and this time around it's not like something that comes out of his hand. He literally just holds it. But yeah, this is good, dude. I am actually going to say, like, robot mode-wise, this is my favorite Transformers 1 Optimus so far. Robot mode-wise, it definitely is. It's huge, too. It is definitely big. I mean, standing him next to the... how much was this? $55? Yeah, it's bigger. I did not expect it to be bigger than this, but here it is. I expected this to, when I saw pictures online. I thought it'd be like a little bit bigger than a Voyager, but no, it's huge. It is definitely huge. I love the proportion. The proportion is very nice. Probably the most film accurate proportion I have seen so far out of a toy for Optimus. Yeah, this is definitely a winner. I'm sure some people will look at this and say, oh, this is trash, this is hot garbage, look at how hollow it is. Look at how big it is for how cheap it is. This is supposed to be a very accessible Optimus toy for kids. I can see this being like everywhere at the thrift store. You know, it's going to be available. Kids are going to scoop this up, they're going to love it. This is definitely the best budget Optimus I think I have ever seen. This is really good. Let's get a look at some of the details, too, because especially the head sculpt. I'm very impressed. This is a very good Transformers 1 head sculpt. I don't know if you noticed, but he has light piping. Light piping has made a return. I love that. Yeah, the paint's really good. It doesn't have a ton of paint, but, you know, the shoulders are painted red. The chest is clear plastic painted red, so you can still see the matrix in there. He does have the clear blue arms, which I'm sure some people will find annoying. But to me, it just gives me Transformers Prime RID Optimus nostalgia, which is very odd. But yeah, it does. You can see there's not a ton of paint here at the waist, but you know, the legs still have like some of this nice Energon blue. And this is all like painted blue as well, so it's got a lot of paint. They definitely painted a lot of the detail. Almost all of the red and blue you are seeing, except for the head sculpt, is paint. And that is quite impressive. I can't get over how like nice and solid the knee joints feel. And like the hips feel really nice and fluid. Not to mention that really good ankle pivot. Like, I think the only point of articulation this guy could really use is a waist swivel. But even then, as you can see, he can pose like a champion without it. This is a very good figure, dude. Let's get it transformed, though, because we haven't even transformed it yet. And when it comes to a lot of these Transformers 1 Optimus Primes, they either live or die by the transformation. I mean, let's look at these ones he's surrounded by. That one is a decent transformation, but has a big chunk of the truck as a shield. This one's transformation is really annoying to get all the bits tabbed together. This transformation's not bad. This is not a bad transformation, but I do feel like it leaves the robot a little hindered in certain ways. So I'm curious how this transformation goes on this one, because so far I'm very impressed with it. Let me consult the box to have a bit of an idea of how this is going to look. Alright, let's set the box back there so I can look at that. So, it does seem like the Energon axe is going to store in between the legs. Yeah, I already see the port. So, I guess we can get the Energon axe plugged in right there. Tab the legs in together, straighten the feet. And then, what happens next? What happens next? So it seems like, here's a hinge right here. Oh, so it kind of has a waist swivel, but it's pretty much just for transformation. That's kind of annoying. They could have actually made that a part of the articulation, but they have this little bit right here that stops it. That's kind of annoying. I mean, you could probably still use it, though, in some poses. But that's a bit of a design oversight, if you ask me. I mean, I get it, this piece kind of like tabs it in, but I think they could have figured something out. Alright, so we're going to rotate this. And then does this stay like that? No, I think it tabs back in right there. Alright, then I think I did this prematurely, because we want the legs. The thighs kind of slot in straight right there. So that way all of this is pretty well locked in. And those nice solid knee joints keep all that together as well. Alright, I think we're almost done. The head, I guess we'll just rotate and flip back. That seems easy enough. And then this, let's actually, a little callback, untab the chest, and it'll untab the arms. Swing these down. And then it seems like that'll tab in there. Yeah, this is solid, dude. It's going together really easy. And the hands, it's definitely kind of like the Studio Series. And then we'll tab that in there. Well, anyways, if I can continue my train of thought. It's kind of like the Studio Series where the hands do just kind of hang off to the side. But it's not that big of a deal. This is a very quick and fun transformation. The truck does look a little bald, I would guess. Like, the cab definitely doesn't have as much body as I feel like it should. I mean, looking at the box, even though I destroyed it, you can see the cab is definitely missing some body there. But all things considered, for the price and like the design of this Optimus and all that, is this the best truck? Absolutely not. No way. This is not the best truck. But is it one of the most fun transformations? I would say so. Like, this is easy enough where I definitely feel like a younger fan could get this figure, have a super awesome action figure, and transform this into a nice truck. You know, this is a nice truck. I think kids will be drawn to the clear blue plastic. I think this is one of the most successful, like, kid appeal Transformers toys that Hasbro has made in a long time. Let me just transform it back just to kind of get a feel for this, because I'm not going to compare all the trucks. I don't have all day to transform all of these, and I'm sure a lot of you don't really care about that either. But yeah, I mean, this transformation is just fluid. It's fun. The plastic does feel good. I can definitely say that. The plastic feels good. I enjoy this plastic. Kind of odd how this this hinges. I wonder why. I wonder if there's like a way to tab it in a weird way to... I have no idea. I guess you could kind of make it look like the hand if you tab it up there. You know? You could kind of do that. Anyways. I like it like this. Just him holding it. But yeah, last but not least, we just flip the head back up. And there we go. This is a winner, dude. I think this is an absolute winner. Out of all these Transformers 1 Optimus Primes, I think it's my favorite. I'm not even joking. I seriously think this is my favorite. I enjoy them all. I would say out of these four, my least favorite's probably the Prime Changer. I feel like the robot mode is a little too basic and the transformation is kind of annoying, but it's still a good figure. The Studio Series is solid, but it does have a few little hiccups here and there. My biggest complaint with the robot mode is this diaper, which just makes no sense to me. That was just unnecessary. And then I don't even remember the name of the talking one, but it's just a nice, fun electronic figure. I mean, the cog of conversion. I feel whole. I mean, who doesn't think that's cool? I think talking electronic Transformers toys are cool. But this guy in the middle, oh yeah, this is it, man. This is good. This is a good toy. Is it a great Transformers action figure? I think it's pretty great, but I'm sure some people are like, oh, it's got hollow bits. Oh, it doesn't have wrists. It doesn't have... I ain't about that all the time. Guess what? If you want a Transformers 1 Optimus with wrists, with waist, guess what? It exists. Get Studio Series. This is the collector line. Given how I have 4 Optimus Primes here, I just love Transformers toys. And I think this guy in the middle is the best toy out of all 4 of these. It's the best value. It has a lot of nice playability that's shared between all of them. The transformation's quick and fun. The robot mode is super nice and posable and just feels high quality. I love it. I love it. This and the Prime Changer Bumblebee are currently my 2 favorite Transformers 1 toys. We still have a lot to go. We still have a lot more to see and a lot more to talk about as Transformers 1 continues. But this is a winner. Alrighty, guys. Let me know what you think about it down in the comments below. I might be a little biased just because I do really love these larger, simple, but still fully fledged figures. Like the Cyber Commander Optimus is a personal favorite of mine, and this guy really reminds me of him. It's a little bit more expensive than that Cyber Commander, but I think that little extra, like, what, $5, it helps. It definitely helps this guy go a little above and beyond that Cyber Commander. Alrighty, guys, thank you so much for watching. Special shout out to channel members, as always. Thank you all so much for the continued support. Have a great one, and actually, I lied the whole time. This is the best Transformers 1 Optimus Prime. My body almost refused for me to say that. Gas was coming up like, don't you dare finish that statement. Yes, it's trash. Okay, guys, bye.